How'd that make him feel?
He got mad. He's like, he doesn't know. He's like, that guy doesn't know what he's saying. I was like, he's an electrician.
Yeah.
Like, that's his job.
My dad wouldn't get mad, but was like, hey, no sabe nada.
It's like, that's his job, though.
But he'd say that jokingly. Your dad looks like he'd be serious. Like,
I was like, he gets paid.
That guy no.
He's a professional.
Would he go to school for this or something?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Nomás porque tiene papeles.
No, porque es americano. Oh no.
No, and even like electrician even showed me. He's like, you see, like he showed me like what kind
Hasta
of.
mis hijos son racistas.
He's like, it's because
I crossed the border for this. Dang, bro. Remember when you were in Chicago and you saw a guy getting jumped and you did nothing?
that was.
Jeez, Beto.
He was being jumped by 10 guys.
Yeah, you could have stopped
You
it.
could have gone in there.
Nah, I would have died too.
I was like, I only have to use 1% of my power.
I'm not shaggy though. No, it wasn't just me.
Yeah, I would have been like, stop.
It was a bunch of.
I am a pastor. And you pull out like, you pull out your wallet, but there's nothing in there.
This was before I got the credentials.
That's why there's nothing in there. It's like,
Zoom in right now.
No,
I am a pastor.
It's because we were. What was it? It's because we went out to eat. Me and like two of the guys, and we were driving back, my friends. So yeah, we were out there, and then we
Start over.
¿Tú no sabes nada?
It's alright. So we went. Yeah, so we went out to eat. We drove back, and then we saw the guy getting jumped by 10 dudes, and then like 3 guys came. And I guess we're trying to defend the guy, and they got involved. And then because we went, well. We drove past it, and then at the red light we did a U-turn and passed by again. And then at the other light we did another U-turn, and then like the fourth pass, like they saw us and they noticed that we had passed like a bunch of times, so they were kind of like staring us down, and we're like, yeah, we should probably go.
Nah, I would have gotten out the car and be like, what? And then that's how I died.
It was funny, they were beating them up next to a Jehovah's Witness church too, like right on the steps.
If they would have said anything, you should have been like, I'm just trying to get through.
I'm just trying to get to the temple, please.
Just trying to get to the temple. Please don't do this.
Maybe they were Jehovah's Witnesses, and that
Yeah.
guy's like, I don't want to listen.
Was a new
I don't want to
tactic.
listen to this.
It's a new.
Like, ¿qué?
¿No quieres escuchar?
Jump him.
Oh, no.
Hey, sir, take a pamphlet. No, I'm alright. Take a pamphlet.
I said no.
Oh, he gets jumped.
It's like, you read the watch
Did you say
now? Yes.
You think this is a joke?
I'm trying
Did
to
I ask?
I'm trying to save you from hell, boy.
Yeah, dude. Remember when I almost died?
Yeah.
When I was playing Pokemon Go? I was
Where?
playing Pokemon Go, and then I parked my car next to a. I forgot what they're called. What are they called?
Fire hydrant?
No, I forgot what they're called.
What?
I think in the gym. I don't know. And it was like 11 o'clock at night, and a guy came out of nowhere and knocked on my window. Did I tell you guys about this?
You know.
This guy knocked on my window, and then I was like, "What the heck's going on?" And I rolled my window down, and I found he was shirtless. So I'm like, "Oh, he's probably."
Wasn't the guy who got beat up and he went up to you?
Yeah. Well, he was shirtless, and I was like, "Oh, it's summer." Like it was summer, so I'm like, "Oh, he just has his shirt off. He's chilling." And then I saw that there was blood on him. Oh, there was blood on him, and I was like, "Oh no, what's going on here?" And he's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "What?" I was just like, "I'm just parked here, man." And he's like, "Who are you calling?" Because I have my phone in my hand. I'm like, "No one. I'm playing Pokemon Go." And he's like, "Give me your phone." I was like, "No, I'm not gonna give you my phone." And then he's like, "Do you know Sarah?"
Where the heck is Sarah?
I don't know. He's like, "Do you know Sarah?" I'm like, "Who?" He's like, "Sarah?" I'm like, "No, I don't know that." He's like, "You think I'm playing games?" I'm like, "Man." He's like, I was like, "Dude, I'm just playing Pokemon Go." Like,
he's like, no, you are, but I am. Like, I don't know.
I was freaked out. I was like, "Am I gonna die?" And at one point, I thought he was gonna punch me, and I was like scared because
You should have put out your knife. Like, what'd you say, nigga? Like,
I'm scared. I thought he was gonna punch me. I didn't know. Like, I tried to drive off, but like, I got nervous and I put the car in neutral. I was like, "Oh no, why isn't it going?" Oh, so I just put. But then eventually he walked away,
Oh.
and then
you drive away and you look in the back and he's just getting beat up.
I would have stopped and watched. No, but yeah, he was all bloody and everything. And then I came back home and I told my brother, and then he's just like, what? Like, what happened? And I told him everything. And then he's like, oh, let's go look for him. I was like, what the heck? And then, so we were driving around town, and then we were looking for him. And then we got pulled over by a cop. And then the cop was like, he pulled me over or whatever. And he's like, oh, he was like asking me for my information and my license and all that. And he's like, can you step out the vehicle? I was like, oh no, like, am I going to go to jail? And then he was like talking to me, and he's like, yeah, so the reason I pulled you over is because this guy got jumped, and he's like all beat up, and he has a broken finger, and he mentioned your car. I was like, what? He's like, and he's just like, oh yeah, he mentioned your car, and he's I just want to know like the story and everything. And I'm like, oh well, I was just playing Pokemon Go. I was just playing Pokemon Go. I had nothing to do with it. And then he's like, okay, wait here, and then he went to go talk to all the people in my car, because it was like me and my cousin and my brother. And then he talked to them, and he's like, all right, I believe you guys. Just go home. Like, he's like, yeah, he just let us go. And then we went home, and then we saw him again. Like, on our way driving back home, we saw him again. He was walking up to my car, and it was a stop sign, and I floored it. I was like, no, heck no. Yeah, I was scared for my life.
You should have like rolled down the window. Like, what? What?
Nah, dude.
I brought backup.
I was freaking out.
I brought my brother this time.
I was freaking out because I was like, what, like,
He's like, "Me quiero morir."
like, with this guy, he's all bloody and everything. I noticed that he didn't have a shirt, but I thought it was just because he was hot, and then I saw that he had wrapped around his hand.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, like, that's kind of weird. And the guy's like, yeah, his finger's broken. I was like, oh, dang.
That's funny, though.
I was freaking out, dude. Like that, I didn't sleep that night because I was scared.
Why you gotta make us
I like to act tough, but I'm a pansy.
I wouldn't have gotten scared. I feel like I would have said something. Like, dude, why are you in my
Well, if he
car?
would have hit me, I would have defended myself. But like, he was like just he was staring me down, and I was like, oh my gosh.
He was desperate or something. Like,
Huh?
I don't know. If he would have started fighting.
And who's Sarah?
Who's Seth?
You know my wife. That's what he said.
You know what he said?
Yeah, he's like, you know my wife Sarah. I was like,
I
what?
was like, yeah, bro. She was here last night.
Nah, bro, because I know he would have hit me. I was just trying to catch some Pokemon. Just trying to get some Eevees.
Senor, please.
Just trying to get me an Eevee.
That's funny.
Like, no, but you know Eevee.
Oh, dude, that's funny.
But yeah, dude, that was crazy. And then my cousin's like, yeah, you look like a punk. Because I was freaking out. Because I was like, I'm just playing Pokemon Go, don't hurt me. Well, I didn't say don't hurt me, but I was like, I'm just playing Pokemon Go.
Like, well, that's good, dude.
And my cousin's like, yeah, you look like a pansy. I was like, oh.
You weren't there. It's like you weren't there. You don't
He
know.
was there.
Oh, he was
We were
with
playing Pokemon Go, yeah.
He was with you?
Yeah,
When the guy came up?
yeah.
you. You were like, what?
And then he's like, I was just waiting for you, man. If you would have gone out of the car, I would have gone out with you.
Nah,
I was like, thank you. He might have.
There's like it's a 50-50.
50-50.
Nah, he would have done.
But he's like, yeah, man. If you would have gone out the car, I would have gone out with you. I'm like, yeah, but then we're assaulting this man, and it's 2-on-1.
Well, technically, he assaulted you first. So
Well, he didn't. Well, if he would have assaulted me, then yeah.
It was just self-defense.
Then I would have brought out old
Faithful.
reliable.
Old reliable. Old faithful. Ye old faithful. I don't know.
A pair of safety scissors I carry around in my car. You better stop.
Just do what Jehovah's Witnesses did to that poor dude in the alley.
They beat him to death.
Take a pamphlet now.